Imagine waking up one morning and your favorite app is gone. Poof, vanished. The app you spent countless hours on, the one that brought you joy, laughter, and even a sense of community, has disappeared without a trace. No more scrolling through dance challenges, comedic skits, or cooking tutorials. The endless stream of creativity and entertainment that once filled your screen is now just a memory. That's precisely what happened to millions of users in Jamaica and the United States when TikTok, the wildly popular short-form video app, suddenly disappeared from app stores. Overnight, the app that had become a staple in so many lives was no longer available for download or updates. The official reason? National security concerns. Governments cited fears over data privacy and the potential misuse of user information by foreign entities. But for the average user, these explanations felt distant and abstract. But is there more to this story than meets the eye? Could there be underlying motives that go beyond the stated reasons? Some speculate that the ban was a strategic move in a larger geopolitical game. The digital world went into a frenzy. Social media platforms were flooded with reactions, theories, and debates. Users scrambled to find out what had happened and why. Hashtags like #TikTokBan and #digital censorship exploded on other platforms. People voiced their frustrations, shared their favorite TikTok memories, and questioned the fairness of the ban. People were confused, angry, and searching for answers. The sudden disappearance of TikTok left a void that was hard to fill. For many, it wasn't just about losing an app. It was about losing a part of their daily routine and social interaction. Was this a temporary glitch or a sign of things to come? The uncertainty added to the anxiety, as users wondered if other apps might face a similar fate in the future. The sudden disappearance of TikTok exposed a raw nerve in our digitally connected world. The immense power tech giants and governments wield over our access to information and entertainment. It highlighted the fragile nature of our digital ecosystems and the influence of political and economic forces. This wasn't just about losing access to funny videos. For many, TikTok was a lifeline, a creative outlet, a community. It was a platform where people could express themselves freely and connect with others who shared their interests. For many, TikTok was a lifeline, a creative outlet, a community. It was a space where young people, especially from marginalized communities, could express themselves, build audiences, and even earn a living. The app provided opportunities that were otherwise hard to come by. It was a space where young people, especially from marginalized communities, could express themselves, build audiences, and even earn a living. The platform's algorithm allowed for organic reach, giving everyone a chance to be seen and heard. The ban felt like a rug being pulled out from under their feet. Creators who had invested time and effort into building their presence on TikTok were left in limbo, unsure of how to move forward. As the dust settled, a crucial question emerged. Is this about legitimate security concerns or a power grab for control over the digital landscape? The debate continues, but one thing is clear. The TikTok ban has left a lasting impact on the digital world and its users. To understand the impact of the TikTok ban, we must first grasp its cultural significance. TikTok wasn't just another social media app. It was a global phenomenon that transcended geographical borders and cultural differences, creating a unique digital tapestry woven from the threads of countless individual stories and creative expressions. TikTok wasn't just an app. It was a global phenomenon that transcended geographical borders and cultural differences. It became a digital stage where anyone, regardless of their background, could showcase their talents, share their thoughts, and connect with a global audience. This inclusivity and accessibility were at the heart of its appeal. In Jamaica, the app pulsated with the island's vibrant energy. The platform became a digital canvas for Jamaicans to paint their cultural narratives, blending traditional elements with modern creativity. It was a space where the island's unique identity could be celebrated and shared with the world. Dancehall rhythms fueled viral dance crazes, propelling Jamaican creators onto the global stage. These dance challenges not only entertained but also educated global audiences about the rich cultural heritage of Jamaica, making the island's music and dance forms more accessible and appreciated worldwide. TikTok became a powerful platform for showcasing the island's rich cultural heritage. from its music and dance to its cuisine and fashion. It allowed Jamaican creators to share their traditions and innovations, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation of their culture among global audiences. Young Jamaicans, armed with smartphones and creativity, were rewriting the narrative, sharing their stories with the world on their own terms. They used TikTok to break stereotypes, challenge misconceptions, and present a more nuanced and authentic portrayal of their lives and aspirations. Similarly, in the United States, TikTok evolved into a melting pot of creativity. It became a platform where diverse voices could be heard, and where people from different backgrounds could find common ground through shared interests and experiences. It became a space for everything from political satire and social justice activism to comedic skits and makeup tutorials. This diversity of content reflected the multifaceted nature of American society, where different perspectives and talents could coexist and thrive. The app's unique algorithm, designed to surface content based on individual preferences, created communities of shared interests, fostering connections across geographical and cultural divides. This algorithmic magic allowed users to discover content that resonated with them, creating a sense of belonging and community. Aspiring musicians found audiences for their music, comedians honed their craft, and activists mobilized for social change. TikTok provided a platform where these creators could reach a wider audience, gain recognition, and make an impact. TikTok, in its own way, was democratizing access to fame, influence, and opportunity. It leveled the playing field, allowing anyone with a smartphone and a creative idea to become a star, regardless of their background or resources. Its sudden disappearance left a void, silencing a chorus of voices that had found a platform to amplify their creativity and connect with the world. The ban not only disrupted the lives of countless creators, but also deprived audiences of the diverse and vibrant content that had become a part of their daily lives. The official narrative surrounding the TikTok ban centered on national security concerns. Governments around the world, particularly in the United States, raised alarms about the potential risks associated with the app. They argued that TikTok, being owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, could be compelled to hand over user data to the Chinese government. This, they claimed, posed a significant threat to national security, as sensitive information about millions of users could potentially be accessed by foreign entities. Governments cited concerns about data privacy and the potential for the app to be used for espionage by foreign entities. The fear was that TikTok could be a tool for surveillance, collecting data on users' locations, contacts, and even their browsing habits. This data, in the wrong hands, could be used to build detailed profiles on individuals, which could then be exploited for various purposes, including political manipulation and economic espionage. While these concerns are not entirely unfounded in our increasingly interconnected digital landscape, many viewed this justification with skepticism. Critics pointed out that other social media platforms, including those based in the United States, also collect vast amounts of user data. They questioned why TikTok was being singled out when similar practices were widespread across the industry. This led to suspicions that the ban might have ulterior motives. Critics argued that the ban was less about genuine security threats and more about economic competition and control over the digital sphere. They suggested that the move was part of a broader strategy to curb the influence of Chinese technology companies and protect the market share of American tech giants. The rapid rise of TikTok had disrupted the social media landscape, challenging the dominance of established players like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. TikTok, a Chinese-owned company, had experienced meteoric rise, rapidly amassing a global user base that dwarfed many established social media giants. Its algorithm, known for its ability to quickly surface engaging content, had captivated millions of users worldwide. This unprecedented growth posed a direct challenge to the dominance of American tech companies, who suddenly found themselves playing catch-up. The app's popularity among younger demographics made it a particularly potent competitor. This unprecedented growth posed a direct challenge to the dominance of American tech companies, who suddenly found themselves playing catch-up. The success of TikTok highlighted the innovative capabilities of Chinese tech firms, which had often been underestimated in the global market. As TikTok continued to grow, it became clear that it was not just a passing trend, but a formidable player in the social media space. Could it be that the national security argument was a convenient smokescreen, a way to stifle competition and protect vested interests? This question became a focal point of the debate, with many arguing that the ban was more about maintaining economic dominance than addressing genuine security concerns. The timing of the ban, coinciding with rising tensions between the United States and China, further fueled these suspicions. Furthermore, the ban raised critical questions about digital sovereignty and the power dynamics at play in the global technology landscape. In an era where digital platforms play a central role in our lives, the ability to control these platforms has significant implications. The TikTok ban highlighted the growing importance of digital sovereignty, where nations seek to assert control over the digital infrastructure and services used by their citizens. Who gets to decide which platforms we can and cannot use? This question strikes at the heart of the debate over digital rights and freedoms. In democratic societies, the idea that a government can unilaterally ban a popular app raises concerns about overreach and the potential for abuse of power. It also prompts a broader discussion about the role of government in regulating the digital economy and protecting citizens' rights. What are the criteria for such decisions? Transparency and accountability are crucial when it comes to decisions that impact millions of users. Critics argue that the process for banning apps like TikTok should be clear and based on objective criteria, rather than being influenced by political or economic considerations. The lack of transparency in the decision-making process only adds to the skepticism and mistrust. And what does this mean for the future of a free and open internet? The TikTok ban sets a concerning precedent for the future of digital freedom. If governments can ban apps based on vague security concerns, it could lead to a fragmented internet where access to information and services is restricted by national borders. This goes against the very idea of a free and open internet, where information flows freely across the globe. The TikTok ban wasn't just about one app. It was a canary in the coal mine, signaling a broader battle for control over the digital spaces we inhabit. It serves as a warning of the potential consequences of allowing governments to exert too much control over the digital realm. As we move forward, it is essential to strike a balance between addressing legitimate security concerns and preserving the principles of a free and open internet.